Oh, hello, my fellow Tibetians around the globe. I greet you all again today. I know it has been quite a while. Around the globe. I greet you all again today. I know it has been quite a while. Yes, it has been quite a while. Uh, I last spoke to all of you last Thursday, and Friday I only send you um, a video testimony from KZN province in South Africa. That's one of our largest province in the Republic of South Africa. And we had so much to do over the weekend, since it was the second year anniversary for TBC in this republic. So we were there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I arrived today in my province. So I said no, due to time. I normally broadcast 2 streams, but earlier today I couldn't due to my trip. I had to come back. I did try on the road, but the signal was very bad. So I said, no, let me come now before I retire and share something with you as usual. Okay. So thanks for all those who are joining me currently. You're welcome anytime. I also saw quite a number of live streams today with questions, of course, and the opposite questions, but as usual. And we also see quite much developments taking place currently. Yes, it is not going to be an easy journey for all those who are on board. So what I can say for now is that there is much great opportunities in this community. And we also went through some world's greatest testimonies from other bodies, from other philosophers, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, quadrillionaires, and etc. So when you listen to the historical background of all these guys that I've already mentioned, they will always relate something to you, something that will make you focus for your objective. Because if you don't have a vision, of course you won't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you won't be in a position to implement something. But at the end of the day, especially in this 21st century, there are more opportunities available for everyone, because we are living in another era. So I still don't believe when someone says it cannot be done, but it can be done. because in this world that we're living in today, that there are solutions, but of course, one has to weigh them, and then which one is best or which one is suitable for me as an individual. We have quite a number of examples. Since we are on the cryptocurrency, then I hope many of us currently understands how Bitcoin started to this day, what is currently happening, but it has proven that it can be done. This is another opportunity that made, the opportunity that has created millionaires and billionaires in dollars. So we have to be a focused community, not just a community or a private community. And we must also expect the unexpected so that we can be somebody in the next minute, not tomorrow. But if we are not in a position to take the blows, then I would say we are not in the right place, or we are not in the right place. I've just mentioned the greatest people who have reached out from the same planet that you are living in. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so focused in what I do. In everything that I do, I must ensure that whatever I've started, I must see it through to the end. But to live unfinished business, for me, that is not a wise decision. But I always counter an opposite of that, meaning an opposite of unfinished business. Okay. So I know that currently most of the viewers and my fellow TVians around the globe, TBC was not the first program online for them, but they've been in other businesses. Some they've been in Forex, some they've been in stock exchange, some they've been in trade, what do you call this? MLMs, some traditional programs or traditional businesses. You name them. I've also gone through that trend. I've put my foot in almost all of them. And I also had this thing at the back of my mind that someday 1, 2, or 3 of them, they will sustain me. Bitcoin did that. When I came on board in 2009, late, but same year after it was launched. I didn't know much about it, but I love to do my research in things. I don't wait for someone to come and do for me, but that's it. Let me go out and do a research. It was never easy for me to do that, but I had to liaise with various people who were already ahead of me. And after every discussion, I had to go and Google certain things and do my own research and compare that what has been explained to me. Is it exactly what is happening within that particular program or trading company, things like that, including Bitcoin, of course. I went on and on and on. Another thing that we have to understand in this business or in this game, there's no race or gender. The system is one. Only those who hear will get somewhere, and only those who takes an initiative, they will find themselves somewhere. And there's much, like I mentioned, in the Billion Coin, there's much surprises or opportunities in store for anyone who is willingly to come and work with us or join this community. So there will be naysayers, there will be attacks, there will be all of these things, but I'm urging to all my fellow Tibetians around the globe that whatever business you have started or commenced with the Billion Coin, some they started 2016, some late 2016, some last year early, some mid, late last year to date. I don't think it is the right time for this private community to step down or to fall back where they come from, because the time that you've been waiting for, it's now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Why I'm saying this? Because most of the things that the admin has forwarded to us for the past couple of days to date, a wise man will go through them, reside with them, and make a decision. And of course, you have to make a right decision, whether you're moving on with what you have started already. Because at the end of the day, the business that you have started, you must see it through to the end. That's what I've explained as I was starting sharing this with you. It's going to be very painful to us seeing some of our global TBC fellow men staying behind or losing out big time in this community, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much time it's going to take, but deep down in our hearts, we know that it is going to happen. And we have no doubt about that. We have global testimonies about the Billion Coin. No one in this community has ever lost anything, nothing. You know why I'm saying that? I'm saying this because irrespective of naysayers or how trolls are attacking us or this entire beautiful community. But when we go to bed every night, we all know that 1%, between 1 to 5%, has been injected into our wallets. It hasn't stopped. Whether they attack us or they say negative things, but in there, it hasn't stopped. So I think that's another proof, or that is a proof enough to show that this is not a pyramid scheme or a scam like what others are saying. Don't forget what has been said about Bitcoin. It was announced in 2008, and then in 2009, it was launched. Because in 2008, some of us, we didn't know that first cryptocurrency, like they were saying it was going to be launched. We didn't know the name, but the only thing that we knew, it was going to be the first cryptocurrency. Now, after the announcement in 2008, how many people do you think had a negative belief about it? Multitudes, if not millions. And then in 2009, remember the announcement was 2008. Then in 2009, it was launched. Now, the number might have been extended off the trolls, but it has been launched now. Now they're going to scam us right up to our bone marrows. You know, there'll always be an opposition in everything that you do, religiously, business-wise, even in our own homes. We have an opposition from our own families, friends, our siblings, from those we love, even Jehovah God has an opposer. Another question is, all the oppositions, are they strong enough to topple what is right? Irrespective of a period a period of time during that business or relationship. It depends what business you have with whoever. But now, the trolls or the opposers, they will forever be there. But do they win at the end? No, they don't. Right, I'm coming back to Bitcoin. They said whatever, and then Bitcoin went on to this day. And it went as far as someone sold his 10,000 Bitcoins for only 2 pieces of pizza. You know about the story. It has happened in Jacksonville, United States. Yeah, in 2010, if I'm not mistaken. So we were looking at the whole scene like a movie. You know what I'm talking about, the Bitcoin lovers. And it happened right up to last year, 2017, December. In our currency, it went beyond 320,000 Rand. And remember, there were those who have already invested in the Bitcoin. What happened last year? We have one boy in South Africa. He's 25 years old. Yeah, he's 25 years old. Yeah. He became a multi-billionaire, not millionaire, last year, December, because someone was giving him a good guide. Now, if you ask all these trolls that since you are very busy, you are very busy, what have you done for humanity? They won't even point one thing, nothing. At least the elites, I'm not saying I agree with what they're doing, but at least the elites will say to you, I have accumulated 99% from you and I left you 1%. The trolls and all those who are saying whatever, they've never contributed anything either to the elites or to us. They are just living. They don't know what they're living for. You go to their families or where they come from and see what struggles their relatives or families are going through. You will be shocked because they don't even care about their loved ones, their parents, whoever. They're just trolls, they're destroying everything. And the job that they're doing to attack TBC or Bitcoin, no one asked them to do that. No one gave them a mandate to do that. Even the trolls, the elites, they don't know them. They're just roving around the social websites, trying to discredit anything. Whether it's good or bad, they discredit. When I was in the Philippines, someone approached me about something else. And he claimed that that thing is going to bring TBC down. I said, wow, I like it. At least finally we have something that is going to move very faster than TBC. I said to him, I'm in. Then he asked me to join immediately, promised all those high returns and etc. I said, okay, fine. Send me the link. He sent me the link. Then I went through everything. Then I made my decision at that moment because I knew that nothing will ever be TBC anyway. What happened with that thing that he was promoting? This person I'm talking about, he was the member of the Billion Coin. I don't know currently. A few months down the line, whatever he was introducing to me, it was gone. I've never heard from that man ever again to this day. When I look at the social media, Facebook, where he was promoting, is nowhere. The only time where I've received a message on Facebook from him, he was requesting me to get him buyers, meaning people who will buy his TBC coins. I said, I told you first day when we started chatting that I'm an early stakeholder in TBC. A few weeks after the launch, I purchased myself more stakes because the price in our currency, it was only 14 cents. So I purchased much. So I cannot take my business and share it with you because by then admin was still planning for sure to allow us the 50% sharing business, So what I'm trying to say is that many will still come and promise you heaven and earth, HYIPs, high yield programs with high returns. And many will still fall in those traps, and they are still falling even now. But my brothers and sisters, my fellow Tibetan, I love you. Stay focused. Never lose a grip. Never ever lose the grip, because the time is now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Now, as we are chatting, this is the right time. Now, we have shared about Bitcoin, we know, but whenever we share, it is nice to refer. You know, to do things by a referral. It's nice because sometimes when we do our own researches, sometimes we're in a hurry, sometimes we didn't get certain things clearly, sometimes we need to share with others. That's like what you are doing. The live streams are a gold. Yeah, this is a golden opportunity, because since we are here today, sharing this beautiful opportunity, is because of our loving global TBC admin's arrangement. If it was not the arrangement, we wouldn't have known each other. We would have known much about the plans of the elites. We know these things because of the Billion Coin. We've been in all of them, but only one man was benefiting. How can one man take control of all the tokens, or tokens, yes, there's so many of them, or coins, one man, and the next thing, that man will go on social media and say, yeah, I own the whole stake, then I decide. No, something is not right there. But in this community, the admin says, I am sharing with you, and I am still in a position to distribute this through our agreement, meaning my agreement and you and yourself. You are not paying any cent. When you distribute, I don't expect any cent from you. But the more we distribute, the more growth in TBC. And then the sooner we will reach 1 billion. We can even double that in no time. What is so difficult about that? Since we managed from 94,000 last year to 3 million, then we can do more than that, because we have proven that we can do more than that. So let's do it. Stay focused. Let me check on the chat here. Hi, my brother, TBC Revolution, our brother from Nigeria. And then we have Stephen Coffey. Hi, Stephen. You know, sometimes when I see this name, because I know you are so close with the Memphis family, I nearly said South Africa, but I know currently you might not be around. Hi, Archie Memela from KZN province in South Africa. Welcome, guys. Let's share. Let's hit it. I love to share. I don't want to ask questions at times, you know. So Archie was saying there are a lot of opportunities in TBC. That is true. Admin has a warehouse full of surprises for every member who's willing to take instructions. And then Steve, we always share a lot. We work together just like everyone. And our brother from Nigeria, TBC Revolution, we forever together. Sometimes the two of us on a live stream, but when the others do a replay, at the end of the day, they would say, wow, why did I miss this? Why did I miss this? But just send a message, we leave it. And if others, they are available, they'll join us. We also join others. This is a greatest opportunity for everyone. But if you are not ready, most unfortunately, you're not coming with us in that cruise. I hope you saw it. It's beautiful, isn't it? No one wants to miss that. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Thanks, my brother. Stephen. Yeah, I just came back. I was with Archibald Memela over the weekend. They were troubling me in KZN province at their celebration. They wanted me to dance. They wanted me to hold that big cake. You saw it with, it was stacked. The next thing, they wanted me to eat that whole of cake. I said, no, that's too much. Because the cream was too excellent for me and the sugar. But I just had a few bites. It was nice. All went well. I actually missed that moment. But we will see. If we hit it before the date of the cruise, that will be nice. I don't know what's going to happen next year. I don't want to say that. Yeah, but things are happening. We can see, guys. All right. The 1.0 system has been tested. You saw the video, Randy and the admin with Randy's top 10. The video is on the education blog. We tested the system. It was moving with a speed of less than a second. I also tested okay, I'll tell you how I tested from my side. I transferred 0.501. 0.000001 first. I did that 3 times. I wanted to test the system with the lowest amount of kernels. You know, you're testing. And secondly, I tested with 10 full TBC coins. I was checking the speed. Remember, I was writing down, like I said to you, most of the things in my life, it was a self-taught. Okay. That is why I never had much battles with my lecturers or teachers at school. Actually, I was trying to be ahead of the syllabus because I don't want to stay long in books. You'll get unwise. Anyway, after the 10 full TBC coins, then I tested 100 full TBC coin. I look at the speed. I'll tell you the results, right? Let me first explain how much full TBC coins I've tested. I said the 0.501, that is 0.6 numbers, right? Which is 5 zeros and 1. 1, 2, 3 times, right? After that, okay, they went to that the wallet of someone. Then I tested 10 full TBC coins. Then I checked the speed. Then I tested 100 full TBC coins. Then I tested 10,000 full TBC coins, right? That's 6. And then I tested 100,000 full TBC coins 3 times. That is 10 transactions. Are you there with me, guys? Then when I check the speed, my concern was the speed, because each and every country leader elected, the TBC leader appointed, but Randy's top 10, Danbridge was also there. Everyone tested with different amounts. Do you know what I've picked up, guys? All these transactions, each and every one of them, the speed was less than a second. You say a second, you're talking about 60 seconds, right? So now, if this system, the new coin network, can take less than a second when you transfer 100,000 full TBC coins, not Kringles. Please listen carefully. The 0.05 zeros and 1, those were Kringles. But as soon as you start with 10 coins, it's 10.0, then 100,000, 000, 100,000, some they tested 1,000, some 5,000. You know, the system was busy during that test. As I was doing mine, Michael in PLG was busy also doing the transaction with others. At the same time, we were conducting transactions, sending to each other. Remember, I'm here in South Africa, and Michael was in PNG, Northern Australia, and with that speed, less than a second. The next thing someone tells you that this thing, it's a fake. This thing is dead. You know. Then after that, you saw the video, our testimonies. Now, the system is ready. It's ready for who? For everyone in this private community to take the further instruction, right? Let's fill up the gaps in the live streams. Let's broadcast our live stream every day in a bigger number, because we are already there. So I can share with you the whole week non-stop, but it is always nice to have limits and parts of our discussion, so that tomorrow it will be joy over and over and over again. Okay, so let me check again. Yes, Achi, it was great. Yeah, well, I feel I'm still tired, but I felt that, you know what, I am tired, but there's something that I have to do. I still have to talk to my fellow Egyptians. It's great with me to do that. Yeah, and then we have my brother from Nigeria. Yes, he's saying it's going to be the first part of the first batch of the cruise. Did you hear that, guys? So when I asked that question, only one person is ready to cruise with. I didn't count myself. Please hear me. I didn't count myself. I'm saying with those who are ready to cruise. I might not be there, you know. Not unless you invite me and say, we want you there, Lawrence, then I'll come with you. It will be nice, actually, to see all of you and others as well. Yeah. So the thing is, when I recall all the promises that the admin has promised us, they have never forfeited even one. You know, the only thing that we saw, and admin explained the reason. Remember what I'm saying? I myself, I don't know about you, all the promises that the admin has promised us, They have never forfeited any one of them. And I'll repeat again the second statement. The only thing that we saw, all of us, and the admin has clarified it, of which we were not aware, and it makes sense. It was a delay. And remember, there's no smoke without fire. What has caused the delay in TBC operation? The delay was caused by the discounters. And the discounters, they went as far as stealing from the very same community. That is why today we have the TBC police. I hope we understand that one. So we cannot say the admin has lied to us or they have delayed us. If you and I, we were taking our stands as TBCians that enough is enough, away with discounters. Meaning, if we did that with the admin at that time together, yes, by now, there wouldn't have been any delay. But there is a delay because so many things were happening. And during that time, we were building this community. During that time, and then this thing happened, meaning the trolls came in, then they scared another part of us or another part of this community. But we managed to reinstate the trust within this community. So we need to be careful when we say TBC is a scam or TBC has lied to us. Here's another one. There is another article when you go to education. And as you go through that article, there is a link about Ethereum. You might have seen that. Ethereum, they are also now, I don't know whether they've started, but they were considering a fee to run their affairs with those who are who have invested in Ethereum. So everywhere there will be fees. Even in the bank, they don't even ask you. They just take their fee in order to maintain their system and other things, or to help the system perform better. So if people are saying the $10 are benefiting the admin, I laugh because the admin has created more wealth that even the elites have never created for anyone. They've never even created this wealth for themselves as the elites. That is why the only 15 families are running the world's wealth. You understand? So everywhere, wherever you go, you have to, there's nothing for free. You have to maintain your affairs. So with this $10, we are not giving it to the admin. We are maintaining our wallets. Do we expect the admin, after they've created this wealth for all of us, to pay for our wallets? That is not fair. They've played their part. Now it's entirely up to us. So if you want to come with us in that cruise next year, and then you just follow the instructions and stop asking irrelevant questions, rather ask relevant questions. Then we will listen to you. If you don't, you're out. and we never pushed you out. Okay. Now, let's check our time. We are just about to go offline. I asked you, and I'll ask you again. Let us stay focused. Let us continue the live streams. Let us speed up the process. As soon as we work within the time frame, and remember, speed also make a difference, then you will actually tell me, not tomorrow, not yesterday, but you will tell me in the next second that, you know what, my brother, it's happening. Then by then, after you told me that, I'll switch my phone and say, it is done. And I'll just turn back and fold my hands behind myself and walk away very slow. So, yes, my brother from Nigeria, technology is always unpredictable. Yes. Let me come on that one before we say goodbye. Other systems, they were caught up unprepared. Other system, HIIPs, but these businesses that we are doing, guys, online, other systems were caught up unprepared. Because according to my understanding, when some of those programs were introduced, the creator or the owners did not focus on the bigger scale or on the bigger servers or nodes that will handle a certain number of people, because they were not sure themselves that their programs are going to mature or going to work out. So it was like, let me introduce this program. I'll allow myself 500,000, 500,000 members. And then after that, I will think whether I upgrade or not. Then on the other hand, what is happening? People will love your program and say, this one is the right one. Then they will exceed 1 million. Let's say you told yourself that it will take 500,000 members, meaning it will take 8 months to a year to get 500 members, only to find that in 3 months' time, you have more, what? You have more members, 1 million or over 1 million. Then what's going to happen to your system? You have to do the upgrades, because now your system can't handle. It has doubled in a very short space of time. So this is what our brother TBC Revolution is trying to share with us. Now, unpredictable, you didn't know, but now I'm making an example with one program. Ethereum, they didn't know that by this time they will be faced with the backlog. Go and read that article. It was attached to Education Blog. Now, look at how TBC is doing his things. It's like this. I don't know whether it's because they forever study these things. That is why you and I today in TBC, you can't sleep without going to read the blog. You want to read something, even if there's nothing posted today, you'll go back to 2016. You are allowing TBC to be within yourself. Right. Now the admin says, we don't want to be caught unprepared. Let us upgrade to a new coin network. Can you see how advanced this admin is? We don't have to be caught by surprise. Remember, during the discounters, it was bad, but they managed to handle it. Other companies would have left with our monies and say, sorry guys, the system has crashed. But they come up with solutions and they discuss these things with us to make us understand. The good thing, when you go to the education block, you can even switch to your native language in order for you to understand it better. French is there, China is there, German is there, Dutch, Afrikaans, one of the languages in South Africa is there, Zulu, another language in South Africa, Xhosa and Sotho, South African languages, they are there. And other many languages around the world, you find them there. So technology is unpredictable, but our admin and others, they are trying to be ready for the what unforeseen situations. So guys, it's just that you cannot enter within myself. Maybe if you can, you will understand my feeling about this community. Who is TBC, the Billion Coin? The first abundance-based currency. These things are two. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, and this one is the first abundance-based currency. You know what does that mean? It means we are just another currency. For all your contributions today, thank you again. They were all great. I'm looking forward to share with you tomorrow. I'm broadcasting because I checked the slots. I was supposed to be 10 o'clock a.m. South African time, but I will be 30 minutes later, meaning my slot says 1:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that will be 10:30 in South Africa tomorrow, a.m. in the morning. And then I will have another one later. But my late broadcast live stream will be flexible. I won't use same time all the time. I have to be flexible because we are having more TBCians coming on board to live stream. So we are helping many to show themselves and give us what they know. So I thank you again. I'm looking forward to join your live streams. And I'm also looking forward to join Steve's live stream, though I don't have his link. And I'm looking forward to join TBC Revolution live stream. We always chat with him. And thanks, brother. So all of you, I'm looking forward to join your live streams. Let's do it. And thanks for now. If there are questions, you know where to find me. All the information is there. You can forward me your questions or anything, then we will take it from there. And thanks again. For now, I'll say let me go and retire and refresh myself because tomorrow is a big day. And thank you again.